Movie review number 1337 is Final Destination Bloodlines, or Final Destination 6. Final Destination Bloodlines is a 2025 movie directed by Sad Wiplowski and Adam Stein. Sad Wiplowski, Lipovsky, and Adam Stein, Stein. So this movie has New Line Cinema and Domain Entertainment, and I saw this movie on May 24th, 2025 at Cinemark Florence 14 and SD in Florence, Kentucky. So Final Destination 6, or the Final Destination franchise, is a series of films that revolve around a person who sees events that are about to happen where people are going to die. They see visions of something horrific that happens in the upcoming future, and because of this vision, this person tries to prevent as many deaths as they can. However, death does not like it when you mess with his plan, and when you mess with his plan, it plans to definitely haunt you back. And so this movie follows the same guidelines, but in this case, this is about a young woman who is plagued by a violent and recurring nightmare, and this woman is a college student who heads back home to track down the one person who might be able to break the cycle of death and save her family from the grisly demise that inevitably awaits them all. So in the beginning of the movie, we see a woman who is who is pregnant with a child along with her boyfriend, and they head to an elegant restaurant that is high above the ground. Things seem to be going good until the woman sees a vision of something happening in the restaurant that has caused a lot of people to die. Well, after she sees her vision, it goes back to the present, and she tells the people to get off to get away from the restaurant. They go back to the ground before it's too late. Because of her vision, she did save a lot of people that night. However, her vision becomes haunted to her and to her family later on in life. Then we see her granddaughter, who is a college student, who is having a nightmare for so long and she isn't sure what to do. Well, let's just say that she sees something similar to what her grandmother saw a lot of years ago. And to protect her family, her grandmother must give her clues on how to prevent Death's plan before it's too late. I can definitely understand why the movie is subtitled Bloodlines because the college student and the grandmother are related by blood. So I thought it was a pretty good movie. Now I will say that just like the other ones, this is definitely this has some gruesome images and disturbing images and violence, so just be warned. So this movie has Catherine Santa Jana as Stephanie Reyes, a college student that is haunted by nightmares of a tower collapse from 1968. Tio Briones portrays Charlie Reyes, who is Stephanie's younger brother. Richard Holman portrays Eric Campbell, who is one of Stephanie's cousins. Owen Patrick Joyner portrays Bobby Campbell, who is another one of Stephanie's cousins. Rhea Kirseti, Kihlstedt, portrays Doreen Campbell, who was Stephanie and Charlie's estranged mother and Iris's daughter. Anna Ward portrays Julia Campbell, who is one of Stephanie's cousins. Gabrielle Rose portrays Iris Campbell. She is Stephanie's grandmother who had a premonition in 1968 that led to a tower collapse. That was the restaurant. Brett Bassinger portrays a young Iris in the film. We also see Temple Lee as Marty Reyes, who's Stefani's father, April Tourette as Brenda Campbell, who is Stefani's aunt, Alistair Hall portrays Howard Campbell, who is Stefani's uncle and Iris' son, Mass Roy Jones portrays Paul Campbell, who is Iris' husband, Brenna Weirlen portrays Val, who is Stefani's tallest roommate, and we also see Tony Todd as William Budworth, and Jaden O'Nelia portrays a young William. So, just like other movies in the Final Destination franchise, Tony Todd reprises his role. He's like the doctor slash surgeon who helps victims when they see visions about death. And he gives Stefani and some other members of her family clues about what's death planning. Now, I am so sad to say this, but unfortunately, before the release of this film, Tony Todd passed away. Tony Todd passed away. He was an actor that was known for his many roles, including the Final Destination franchise and Candyman series, and he will be forever missed. But it was nice that he got to play this role one last time. But I thought it was a pretty good movie, and like I said, it's definitely intense, and you never know when death will strike. So I have heard there might be a Final Destination 7, but we will see. It took about 14 years between the 5th and 6th film, but we will see. So that's my movie review of Final Destination Bloodlines for Final Destination 6. Please enjoy from this movie review. Alright, goodbye.